Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first coverage of the season for Lady Tigers softball here at the Breckinridge County Athletic Complex. It is going to be the Lady Tigers on the scoreboard as the home team against Whitesville Trinity and the Lady Raiders coming in. And I'm just going to call it a special treat. Special treat tonight. I'm joined by two Tiger baseball players on the call. I've got senior Connor Willis and junior Adam Howell. What's up, guys?
What's up?
How are we doing?
Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day for a game.
Is. And today is going to be a very tough game as we take on a very good opponent, Whitesville Trinity, as they have 4 girls hitting over 300, which is really amazing, and one 8th grader. 8th and freshman. That is crazy to me. We got Madison McDaniel coming in at 5:14, Sarah Payne with a 4:57, Kendall Howard with a 4:24, Sophie Hatfield with a 3:33, and they're all doing good with minimal Ks. So they're going to be tough, and you know they got a very tough pitcher, freshman Sophie Hatfield with 1,035 pitches on the season already. Yeah. 4.08 ERA, so that's kind of not really good, but she's thrown so much, so you can't really expect anything much better. But yeah,
a lot of large sample size, 1,000 pitches in April.
Yeah, yep. It's insane.
And then turning around, looking at Brett County, we have 4 girls batting over 300. Looking at Mallory Lucas, Ava Kate, Ava Arms, and Peyton Kennedy, all batting over 300. Mallory Lucas with a 417, Ava Kate with a 321.
It's 3 people with 300.
Oh, yep, 3 people. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's still pretty good.
Ava Arms with a 286, and then Peyton Kennedy with a 320.
Yep.
Something that's got me something to watch coming into this game. This will be a second matchup for these two teams. Earlier this season, Lady Tigers traveled, and on the away trip actually came away with kind of a heavy defeat. It was 10-1.
10-1.
Yeah.
I mean, don't expect much better. I mean, this Whitesville Trinity team seems as good as a team's going to get. It's going to be a tough game today.
I know their last game, most recently, was a 2-1 victory over Owensboro Catholic. So
Whitesville Trinity?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much about Owensboro Catholic softball team, but I'd say they're pretty good, as many Owensboro Catholic teams are. So it's a pretty scary win.
Yeah, it's kind of like, though, you know, when you're going out there, and you guys know this, being players yourself, it's like any given day can be your day. Mm-hmm. Like if you hit well and the defense is there, that could be a win.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Coming out as Brett County, you got to forget about what happened last time, forget about who you're playing, go out there and just play the best you can and put the ball in play and see what happens.
Yep.
Got a little meeting at home plate. I guess this will be some. What's going on here, guys? Give us some insight to this discussion. What do you think they're saying?
Right now they're gonna exchanging lineups. Some certain fields have different rules of play, whether it's a fence, foul ball territory, going over the rules, making sure the coaches know exactly what the rules are on everything. Going through the lineups, just making sure everything's fair to play ball.
Yeah. It's good insight there, Connor. And we're going to be probably getting those lineups soon, and if and when we have a national anthem, we'll have to mute. That's just something that we have to do to avoid a copy strike, but we'll be here until then, as we just got the word from the local PA that we'll be starting pretty soon.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear you with him up there.
Hey, we can bump it. Turn up the mix over there, and that'll be louder in your ear right now. Hello.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that is louder.
Something I like, and we'll have a lot of time to chit-chat tonight, y'all, but something about, your diamond sports, your baseball, your softball, uniform rules don't really apply like other sports, I guess, because, both teams in the dark colors. If you're playing like basketball, one team's in white and the other team's in their school colors. But
also, another thing I never understood about softball until about last year was I I never knew that they didn't wear hats. I thought every baseball type of sport wore a hat.
You know,
So that was really
I don't know
weird.
if I have ever realized that until just now.
That's what you don't realize it until you do. I mean,
It's just assumed,
I
yeah.
know.
Going back to the uniforms, us guys on the baseball team definitely like to switch it up as much as we possibly can.
Much variety.
It's a good sport for fashion, for wardrobe variety.
In the off season, always trying to find the best uniform we can make.
Yeah, it looks like a double black top, black pants for Whitesville. It's something they let them do. I don't know if they let y'all do this. They can wear like jackets in the field of play.
Oh yeah, no. If you have a hoodie on, has to be under your jersey.
Okay.
Baseball is pretty strict about the uniform rules.
Yeah.
No jewelry.
Yep.
No jackets. Everybody's got to be looking the same.
I see all of them have earrings and all this, and it's nothing we can do.
Yeah, it looks like the Lady Tigers are in the maroon with the white pinstripes. It's a good look. Pinstripes kind of a classic look for a baseball softball team.
Best look.
Okay.
Best look.
Best.
Yes.
Number 25, Kendall Carby.
We're getting the lineups here for both teams.
Marianne Coleman.
Looks like we're about to hit the anthem, guys. So we will take a quick break. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, now that we're anthemed up, it's time to start pretty soon. So last thing before we get the first pitch, you know, Connor, I'm going to come to you. For Breckenridge County, for Lady Tigers, what's one thing in your mind that has to happen for the home team to come away with a victory?
Well, knowing that Whitesville is definitely very good, they put up a bunch of runs on them last time. Zoe Lewis is going to have to come in, throw a whole bunch of strikes, and really just put the ball in the plate, see what can happen, and try and get outs for their team so they can get the bat in their hand and control it.
Okay. Well, Adam, same question, different team. Whitesville, what do they got to do to get the victory tonight?
Come out banging with the bats. If they can, so Zoe, they know that she is not our number one. Wait, what is this?
Pitch is thrown.
She has 1,100? Or is
As
it
a team,
46?
yeah, as a team.
Oh, as a
yeah.
team.
Zoe
So
is.
she's not our number one that we have thrown this year. So they know that not the best that we have. What is it? Not the best that we have, but yeah, if they come out and they can hit the crap out of the ball, then it's gonna be a good inning and a good game.
Zoe coming in at 11.23 ERA, which
Yeah.
Yeah, some of that, though, could be like facing a really good opponent or
Yeah.
on the day that you're hitting well. One day where the other team just everything's going for them, that can really balloon that stat, especially if you're not throwing a lot of pitches.
That is very true.
with 13 strikeouts and 12 walks, just got to keep that walk ratio down, make sure you're throwing strikes, and find outs the best way you can.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all both kind of keyed in on pitching. You know, from a defensive standpoint, there's nothing better than a pitcher that's just working.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of out
See,
there.
we have that luxury with our very own Tristan Wicker. So.
Yeah, saw him the other night versus Henderson. But here we go.
First pitch coming in low. It's not how you want to start the at-bat.
Both, you can hear the Whitesville dugout really. That's just kind of a feature of softball, that dugout support. Although I've heard it from the baseball field too.
Oh yeah, whether it's chants from the softball, screaming from the baseball, a big way you're going to win games is energy.
Yeah.
Knowing you want to be there
Energy.
and you want to win the game.
Yeah, this is at the plate for Whitesville. That's number 3, Sarah Payne. Already got a nice 3-0 count in her favor. Now, first time this happened, would y'all ever swing in a 3-0 pitch?
Me personally, no. I would never swing at a 3-0.
Agreed.
Well, let's find out what happens here.
Right down the middle.
Well, sometimes you always tell yourself no 3-0, but you'll get that meatball right down the middle, and you're
very tempted.
But
I guess nothing bad if you actually do something good with it.
That's the problem with it.
You overthink it on a 3-0, and then if you swing, it's usually a pop-up.
Yeah. If you get a 3-0 pitch, you get out, you're not going to be feeling very good about yourself.
And your coach is not going to be very happy. So don't want to risk it at all.
Up to the plate, number 4, Madison McDaniel.
Got number 4, Madison McDaniels up.
Batting a .415 with 18 hits.
It's a pretty good stat line right there.
Yep.
And Payne looks sort of aggressive on the base.
She was the batter walking up in the box.
I think she's doing
slap hit.
Hit.
That's also another interesting thing about softball is you got slap hitters.
Yeah, you don't see that on the larger diamond.
No, not at all. And she's
could you? I mean, could you do that?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could. I mean, if you're very talented. But
seems like a lot of movement would
Yeah.
make it more difficult to make contact.
Mm-hmm. And she gets a little blooper single, and that's going to advance her under to second. And, yep, things are not looking too good as we got a runner in scoring position. And we got
Yep. Right now, if you're the Lady Tigers, you just need to make sure you stop the bleeding, find the outs, and limit the first inning, because the first inning really sets the tone of the game.
Up to the plate, number 12, Kendall Howard.
Got Kendall Howard up, and she is batting a .424. And, yep, she has 10 RBIs, so she's a hitter. She is a hitter.
Yeah, that was just you called it well, Adam. Just a little bloop. That's all. Just putting it in plays. That's all you need to do.
Yep. That always does it.
10 RBIs with 1 strikeout on the season.
Wow, only 1 strikeout.
Yep.
That's a good stat, Connor. 0-2, the first real favorable count for the Lady Tigers. It's where you can kind of try something creative.
Maybe we'll see Kendall's second out of the season. I mean, second strikeout of the season. Be kind of cool.
Yeah, it'd be kind of rare.
Yeah.
How many at-bats and only 1 strikeout?
33. That is crazy.
Yep. As a pitcher, when a 0-2 count,
Oh.
you don't want to.
Oh,
There she goes.
So you got to throw it
Come
down.
on, throw it. Oh, no, yeah, there's a runner occupying first. But the runners did well.
That will be her second strikeout of the season.
That is
We
true.
saw it.
Yep.
You were making a point about a pitcher, Connor, I believe, with a 2-strike.
As a pitcher, 0-2, you don't. What Coach Bennett really preaches a bunch is don't mess around with them too much, because as soon as you're 0-2, you throw that curveball in the dirt as ground ball to the shortstop.
Runner's coming
Oh,
home.
no.
Gets past her. She's going to stand up on second, scoring 2 runs.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah, and the ball was on so fast that it was just bang, bang, and the throw just a little off, and they probably score that one an E, wouldn't y'all say?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
But it does drive in 2, or 2 score on the play.
Oops, swing and a miss. Also, another thing that I'm going to point out is a left-handed catcher. You don't see that in baseball.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That is very, very, a lot of rarity tonight.
It's gonna be hard. Gonna be hard throwing out a runner at third base as a lefty catcher.
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's why there's no lefty catchers.
Yep.
Thought it was.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to really rotate the body to make that throw, and in that time, might be too late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the lefty catcher up in baseball, you're gonna see a lot of stealing third.
Yep.
Another 0-2 count.
Good block though.
I know that softball doesn't quite have the rules for leading, to getting a lead off the bag, as with the smaller base path.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing with softball is the whole bunch of colleges are switching to is a safety bag at first base with the orange bag. So
Talking about baseball. Another missed throw.
Oh, the
first
coach
baseman.
hits the dirt.
Another stand up
Yeah.
on second.
And we're up to 3-0 for Whitesville. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, coach for Whitesville over there hit the dirt, but bounced up, takes a bow.
Very acrobatic. I like that.
All you can really do there is laugh. Just laugh it off and just say, well, at least it's not on YouTube. Wait a minute. It is. He might just be out of the vision, though, over there. You probably, maybe.
They might have seen it. They might have seen it, yeah.
But this is a situation for the Lady Tigers that seems like self-inflicted here.
Yep, very much.
2 errors early in the first inning. Gotta find a way to get out of this.
That might just be jitters, though, because, I mean, I don't know how she plays, but you don't really see that. Two missed balls like that, so she might just be nervous. She needs to settle in a little bit. And that's a good pitch.
Yeah, and there is, the sun here sets over where that first base, you're going to be looking straight into it.
That's true.
Infield at softball definitely has a lot less time to get rid of the ball and throw it to first than baseball.
Oh, pop-up,
Pop up, deep shortstop.
And it's going to drop.
Runner couldn't really advance on that. It'd be too risky to assume, but
hit that in the perfect spot.
On that one, I think the center fielder needs to take control. She kind of backed off, let the shortstop go back, and I guess she thought that she was going to get it, but that's her ball. Center field
it's a
ball.
much harder ranging play from shortstop running out.
Yeah.
Got some minor interference here. We'll see if we can sort that out. Meantime,
ground ball, shortstop.
Oh,
get the out.
So we got the out.
Move the runner to third base.
We're up to 2 outs.
it may just be for us, because it's not really coming through our mics.
Yeah.
If y'all are hearing the sound of a
Up to the plate, number 23.
devastating buzz, we apologize.
I think it might be.
Still there.
That's a hard hit ball, and
Another
we
ball
could
to
get out of the
shortstop.
inning here.
And we're out of the inning with a very good play.
That could have been much worse.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot worse.
Top of the first. Whitesville 3, Lady Tigers 0.
3 on the board at the top of the first. Start things off for the Lady Tigers will be.
If y'all are hearing that wonderful noise, we'll be right back. We'll see what we can do. All right, we're back, and again, if you hear that noise, we have sort of isolated the problem, and
A little bit.
it's just one of those things. From a Breckenridge County standpoint, that could have been much worse.
Yeah.
In the top first, but 3 runs not insurmountable. Especially y'all were highlighting the several Lady Tigers can put the bat on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Ava Arms leading off, batting a 286 on the year.
Take strike 1.
Looks like she's
a slap hitter.
about to do the slap hit.
I like that. I want to see a lot of slap hits tonight. See how it goes.
Something we don't get to see very much.
Yeah.
Be all about the speed getting down the line.
Oh yeah.
Slap hit, foul ball.
Slap hit, foul ball. So that's the objective. It's sort of like a what's the bunt where you slide it down third. What's that called again?
Is there a term for that? Like a
there is.
specific term?
What is it?
Any other time I would know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It'll come to you.
in the moment. No clue.
Yeah. There's too much interference in our ears to really think.
Oh, strike 3 on the outside corner. I don't know if she liked that call. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
We were speaking with the umpire before the game. He said, just don't talk about the strike zone, guys.
Up to the plate
it's
for
my
the
bad. It's my bad.
Ava Kate Bennett.
It's all right. Well, you didn't say anything negative.
Yeah.
Just that she didn't swing, and there you go.
Eva Kate, I think she's an 8th grader. If I could see. 7th. She's a 7th
Yeah.
grader. And she's batting a 321, so she's very talented.
Yeah. Also the catcher, that left-handed.
Oh, she's the left-handed catcher.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be foul.
Her and Adam Howell, the 2 people I know from Brett County, 7th grade varsity starters.
That is true.
What a stat that is, Connor. Deep track stat.
Yep.
Adam, that must seem like a long time ago at this point.
It was. It was on the old field. Don't really remember much. I don't have much memory of it.
I remember that field.
I only got 1 year on it, so.
Yeah. Now, I would have enjoyed that field with the chance to get a little splashdown over the left field fence.
Yeah, with the pond out there.
Yeah. I guess we have that barn out there, and
That barn is
500
about
feet.
550 feet away.
Barn's a little far.
You hit that, I think you need about 10 million some Tiger tokens to get that.
well, I was talking about that the other night when y'all were playing Henderson. Need to call it the Bennett Barn and award a large amount of Tiger tokens on hit.
Yeah.
I've always wanted them to paint a big old BC on that barn. I think it'd look good out in center
Yeah,
field.
it would.
Yeah, Bennett here has worked the count back to full after being in the hole early.
Yeah.
How many walks does she have this season, guys?
Ava Kate. She has 2.
Okay. This could be the time.
Let's see. Here comes the pitch.
Strike 3 looking.
That's a pitch you can't take with 2 strikes. It's right there. Little inside, but 2 strikes, got to take anything 6 inches out, 6 inches in. Mallory Lucas, the number 1 hitter, 417, freshman.
Yeah.
She's got 10 hits on the season. Let's see if this can be another hit for her. First pitch, low.
We're feeling the wind out here, but it's blowing sort of left to right, so nothing really to help a pitcher or to help the batter. Maybe just disturb the outfielders.
Kind of just a hindrance. It's just annoying. It's a strike swinging.
But we are up on a top of a little kind of a hill here with our complex, so the wind here is much more noticeable than lower.
Oh, and she hits a little blue pit.
It's going to go right over the second baseman's head
Oh,
as she bobbles it.
That is a very aggressive.
And she's up standing on second
standing
base.
up.
Very, very good base running from Mallory Lucas.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
That was nice. Just some players might get to first and not be watching, but that not only to watch, but to have rounded the bag.
Number 14.
There you go.
Lewis.
Now, what would you score that? Single, and then
Single, yes.
Yeah.
Reached on
Get-
fumble, I guess.
got to second on an error.
Yeah. Oh, he first pitch swinging.
Zoe Lewis coming in at a 294 batting average on the year.
Yep. 5 hits.
See if she can score this run to put them up on the board.
Outside corner, that's a very nice paint. Good pitch.
Yeah, quick 0-2.
Now we got Zoe on the defensive here. Let's see if she can have a good 2-strike approach and poke one out there for us. Outside corner, too far.
It's a good 0-2 spot right there.
Very good.
Oh, did y'all see that? The catcher coming up, because Lucas was kind of halfway between second and third, and catcher was looking to maybe throw, but batter in the way, they kind of looked at each other. Kind of a little, what are you doing? We really hope y'all aren't hearing this noise at home.
Good 2-strike approach, late on the fastball, which I don't really know if they have many other pitches in softball, but
Yeah.
what you want right there, want to hit it to the other side on a 2-strike approach so you can adjust the off speed.
You know, I got a theory for our sound in between innings. Hopefully for the Lady Tigers, that comes in a little while and not right now.
Yeah. The pitch outside, not going to do it. Mallory's very aggressive over there on second. I like that.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Do whatever you can to get to the next base.
Yeah. Are you allowed to steal in softball without the
I
lead?
think you can go on the pitch.
On the pitch.
Yeah.
So it's like Little League for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, and it is.
And it's going to be caught for the out number 3.
Sophie Hatfield with a good first inning, 2 strikeouts, no runners scored.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a little break and try to solve our sound issues. We'll be right back. We're back, and I'm not even going to talk about it. Let's
No,
just
just
speak no evil.
shut up about it. First pitch, a little high from Zoe.
Yeah, this is number 11 for Whitesville Trinity. That is going to be Preston, I believe.
Cameron
First name
Preston.
Cameron.
Freshman.
263 with 5 hits. So, pretty good.
You know, guys, with the 3-0 lead for Whitesville, do you, when you're coming out of the dugout, is there anything different, mentality-wise, or?
Oh, yeah, you got all the energy. You got the momentum. You just want to come out and see your pitch and hammer it.
Yep. Keep stacking up the runs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, sorry, Connor.
Yep. Definitely don't want to give the other team anything that'll give them the momentum right back and get them back in the game.
What about the flip side? You're coming out, you down 3 after 1 inning.
That is a very hard situation. I mean, it's all up to your mentality. Do you want to win or do you want to just, lose? So it's kind of hard, coming out down 3-0. But if they're winners, they'll battle. And Zoe is throwing it everywhere right now.
Yeah, sometimes batters will chase, especially something high. Maybe not that high, but that is a tempting pitch sometimes, that high.
3-2, got to have a pitch close here, and it is. And ground ball to Josie Mitchum. Throw is good, and we got 1 out.
Down 3-0 early. You got to find anything you can that'll give you some momentum and figure out ways to chip your way back into the game.
Yep.
There's a nice play from Josie at third. That's still a long throw, and with the shorter base path, you have to be able to get it over there.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Up to the plate, number 3, Sarah Payne.
Sarah Payne.
Leadoff batter coming back around.
Yep. 457 with 16 hits. She's a senior. And that is pretty
Fly
deep.
ball.
I think the wind got that
Foul
one.
ball.
Oh!
Field.
And I think that's Kaylee Pike just ran into the fence. She is okay, though.
Yeah, that was off camera.
Yep.
But, yeah, that was, you could see that ball just carry and drift with the wind.
Yep.
And she might have had a play on it if
I know,
on a calm day.
Like that she is aggressive like that.
Yeah.
Next pitch, up the middle, under Zoe.
ball,
Ground
second
ball,
base.
and she's going to be out.
Out.
That is a very good play from the second
Nice.
baseman, Marianne Coleman, I think. 2 outs for Brett County. Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Number 4, Madison McDaniel, the leader in average for Whitesville, the 514 and 18 hits. She is also a senior.
She also was
Up to
the
plate,
slap
number 4,
hit
Madison
Yeah,
user.
that's true. Maybe slap hit is good. I mean, she's got a very high average.
Maybe you could try it in your next
Maybe I
game.
will.
Going back to the hustle in the outfield, that is one of the best feelings as a pitcher.
Yep.
Whenever you'll leave a curveball hanging, they hit it pretty good, and you'll see one of your outfielders go make a diving play.
Yep.
It's one of the best feelings as a pitcher, saving a double.
One of the best feelings for
It's
the
a
outfielder,
slap
too.
hit, ground ball to second baseman, and she
oh,
is safe.
she is fast. Yeah, now I know why she slap hits.
Yep.
She can get down the line pretty good. It's impressive. And we got number 12. It is Kendall Howard, 424, and she has 14 hits, 8th grader. So, pretty.
A lot of youth.
Yeah, I know.
You highlighted the pitcher, freshman.
Mhm.
Here's a middle schooler.
Batting a 424. It's a very impressive.
Very good young team. Looks like they have a bunch of bright years in the future.
Ball barely outside. Yep.
Now, would
They
you
look
have an
great.
advantage as a left-handed catcher throwing to first if somebody was a little too?
Mm-hmm.
I would say so.
Yeah, you would definitely. Maybe not here because they don't really get a lead, but in baseball for sure. Oh, and that is pretty deep.
And it is
Oh, and it's dropped by the
center
center field.
And she is going to
Throw.
score.
They're not gonna have a play at home, and she might take third.
Takes off to third base and will be on third standing.
She is gonna take third. Yep. That is very unfortunate. You don't like to see that from your outfielder, but
Well, that ball just hung up in the sky. We kind of thought at first like it might carry all the way out.
the ball was hammered off the bat. Kind of died. I think that's the wind. The wind is blowing pretty hard
And
opposite way.
That is tough.
Yep.
So Whitesville takes the lead 4-0 at the top of the second.
Well, we'll see how Zoe handles adversity. It's a big thing we've been talking about over at our baseball team. Let's see how she handles adversity here with that play.
Had a lot of it last night with a 13-inning game.
12-inning game.
12-inning game.
12-inning game, yeah.
After about 10, I lost count.
Yeah, it was a very long game.
Yeah, I know y'all started just a little bit after 4:30 and 9 o'clock, I believe, was the finishing time.
Yeah.
Felt like it was an 8-hour game.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to have a
Sweatshirt
a
take
runner
change.
swap. Number 14 coming out for Whitesville. Annie Coombs, I believe.
Yes. Freshman.
And
Oh, that ball is
smoked to
ripped
left field. And it is going to hit the fence.
off the base of the fence, and she's going to
Scores
be
one.
in there for a double, scoring a run.
As Whitesville goes up 5-0 in the top of the second.
Don't like to see this for Brett County, but see how they handle this.
Yeah, that was first pitch. Just
Yep.
drove it off the base of the wall, the fence.
plate,
I
number
say
11,
wall.
Ella
Am I
Morris.
Should I not say wall?
No, wall is a good term for it.
I prefer wall.
I say wall.
But it is a fence. Like, legitimately, it's a fence.
Nah, I say both. Yeah.
Wall makes it sound more fun.
Zoe, the play, and we're out of the inning. Let's see how Brett County can handle the 5-0 coming in and see if they can get some hits and
Lady Raiders put 2 on the board.
lower the 5-0 score.
See what they can do.
Yeah, I think what you have to avoid is a feeling of maybe here we go again.
Yeah.
The first game was 10-1 for Whitesville. Can't allow that to get in the. This is all about chipping away.
Yep.
Right here, you got to find any way you can on base, scratch about 3 runs, whatever you can get, and put some pressure on them.
Yep.
Get a little bit more into the game.
You know, we were talking about Josie made that great throw from third base. Connor, I just got to tell you, I think you're one of the finest defensive third basemen I've ever seen at the high school level.
Well, I appreciate that.
Sorry to kind of embarrass you. And you're going to Campbellsville, right?
Yep.
Time for
University.
Campbellsville, yeah. You know, I went there.
Really?
Yeah. Not
know
on a
that.
baseball scholarship, but I just attended.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, Miss Garrett and I went back to visit because she went there too. It's
Yeah.
actually where we met. And,
Wow.
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Sweet story.
But but it's changed a lot. It's a lot nicer
Yeah,
since
it's a
we were there.
beautiful campus.
Not that it was bad when we were there, but totally revamped a lot of the stuff. It's really nice. So
Yeah, it's beautiful out there.
Got junior Josie Mitchum up to bat. She is batting a 273 on the season with 6 hits. Oh, that pitch is way out. You know, Whitesville's pitcher looks like she's bringing some heat. I don't really know what's fast in softball, but it looks pretty quick behind the plate.
Kind of wish they had the radar on the scoreboard
Yeah.
like the baseball team
Yeah.
does.
Well,
yeah.
they have a spot open on the scoreboard. I don't know what that's for, though. Next pitch, strike. This pitcher likes to keep the ball low, too. Hoping to, I guess, get some ground balls from the hitters. But, yeah, she does a good job of that. Next pitch, swinging. Kind of a half swing.
Yeah, Hatfield already with a couple strikeouts. Both of those, I believe, were looking in the bottom of the first.
They were. And this one is
Third.
looking, too. Cannot
Looking.
Cannot do that.
Yep. Going up with two strikes, you got to really protect the plate. Anything that's close, foul it off, put a bat on it, see what can happen.
Yep. We got
Going up to the plate, number 7,
Peyton Kennedy, freshman, 8 hits, and she's batting at 320. So, pretty good. Let's see if she can do something here. Get the Tigers going. First pitch swinging.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, that was.
It gets on you in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, a lot closer. She's bringing some heat, I can tell. The ball was also a little out. So. Next pitch, swinging. She's a little late. Down 0-2 now. She's going to have to protect.
Yeah, but with that much speed on a pitch, if you can just get the bat on it, it can go.
It'll carry, yeah. Which, with 2 strikes, she just needs to think about poking it out there. Not trying to do anything. Nothing too much. And she's doing a good job of battling so far. Heads.
Oh, look out. Oh my
I thought that was going to hit
goodness. I did too. He just kept walking.
Yeah. That is did not like seeing that.
I didn't really hear that many people shout.
I know.
Obviously, we don't want to shout ahead. We could have.
I did a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I
Yeah.
kind of stopped myself because I knew it was
Yeah.
going to be loud for the
Yeah,
viewers.
maybe we should have done it. That could have saved that guy.
I don't know what's wrong with people. They didn't say anything.
She goes down
Strike
swinging.
3, and we got 2 outs. And Whitesville's pitcher is looking very good tonight. She has, I think, 4 strikeouts. 4 strikeouts in 2.1 innings.
She may go over 1,100 pitches tonight.
That'll be we'll get to witness that too. So
No, I did not know Carly was left-handed.
that's what I said before the game. Me and Connor were sitting here, and I said, Carly's left-handed? But I don't think she writes left-handed.
I don't know. In English, we mostly type.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I guess I could watch on tomorrow's quiz.
You're right.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Connor, we might come to you for some Gatsby quiz questions.
Sure, don't miss those.
Oh.
That's for sure. Good book. Don't miss the quizzes.
Okay. Well, don't spoil it here for Adam.
No, spoil all of it.
No, what is that? I'll be so mad.
I'm joking.
Here's the 2-0.
Low. She's thrown, I think, a couple pitches low to Carly.
Yeah.
Maybe she has some trouble with a lefty because she has been hammering that outside corner on a righty. So
3-0 pitcher like this, probably not going to swing.
yeah, hopefully not. That's a strike.
Now you say hopefully not, but what if you take a solo shot? He's swinging.
Well, then great.
Then I'll be
But,
happy.
What would the coach say
Well,
off of that?
depends what the outcome is.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you hit the home run, say, well,
If you hit the home run, it's probably going to be a good swing. Don't do it again.
Yep. And now we got the count to 3-2. The pitcher's working back. That's
yeah, she's looking to strike out the side, Hatfield.
Yep. Let's see what Carly can do here. Hopefully she pokes one out there. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
She really laid off that pitch too. Looked like she thought about swinging, but
Yep.
got on the base. That's what you need. How many guys? How many 2-out rallies have happened in the history of baseball and softball? Too many to count.
Yeah, way too many. Way
Way
too
too
many.
many.
Last night we probably had about 47 in just our one game.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing like a 2-out hit either. That's a good hit.
Yep.
She swings at the first pitch low.
Catcher there with some aggressive moves. She's ready to throw Carly out. Oh, and that's
Low strike.
low. That is low. No, I'm not supposed to complain.
Oh
but
no, he's gonna hear you.
That is a low pitch. I'm
If
whispering.
he
I'm
can hear
whispering.
us, he's talking about his blood pressure. It's low.
Low blood pressure.
Throw the announcer out of the game.
0-2 and battled. That scared the crap out of me.
Now that was interesting because Connor just sat there.
I jumped and it was more towards Connor.
I was going to say the fence looks good, but look at this right here. There is a
I
hole.
wish
There's a
you
hole
didn't
right
point-
in front of my
I
face.
wish you didn't point that one
Well,
out.
I didn't see it till just now
Yeah.
because I was going to say, don't worry, guys. This net is
Oh, and she gets a
Right
laser
over
to the first
baseman's
baseman.
head.
pike.
Carly didn't go to third.
She was
Well, maybe
jogging.
that's smart. I don't know their arms here, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's making me nervous, guys.
me too. I don't know if I like that
It's,
at all.
Next up to the plate.
it would be a 1 in a million, but
Don't say that.
Yeah, now it's gonna happen.
if
I'll go like
I'll
this.
throw
I'll be
my
like,
hand out there.
I'll
I'd
protect
rather break
myself.
my hand than you
Break my face.
break your face.
Yep, thank you. First pitch swinging.
You're
is
welcome.
A little behind it.
It's the Brett County High School good spirits. That is I think I have some zip ties. Maybe we
Yeah.
can zip tie it.
Ought to do that. Second pitch here. Swinging. Oh, that sounded loud contact. So she's on her. She's on her. See what she
Another
can do
0-2.
with
Getting
2
to battle
strikes.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, that is
but-
one thing you like to see as a pitcher and as a fielder on that pitcher's team is she gets into a lot of 0-2 counts to help herself. So, yeah, very good pitcher. Next pitch, outside corner, strike
Goes
3.
down, strike 3.
See, that's one thing we're struggling with tonight is protecting ourselves 0-2 is we don't really do a lot of that.
Yeah, well, after 2 innings, it's 5-0, and I'm still thinking about those zip ties.
You have some right here? Here, wait.
You're
What if
gonna-
I do this?
Okay, that
Boom.
that
Sacrifice my water.
That might, yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
I was going to say you're going to be mad because, we recently started voluntary soccer conditioning, just yesterday, in fact. and I got my backpack here, and I got it out of the closet on Monday morning, and something that was in there that I took out at home
Was your
were
zip
some
ties.
zip ties. I'm like, I probably won't need these. And look at this.
We need them.
I should have left it in there.
Well, all is well. I have that water bottle up there now, so my face is protected.
Yeah. I don't know if plastic has shrapnel. I don't know if you call it plastic shrapnel, but if it won't happen. I'm going to forget about it.
Yeah, I am too. I'm going to get my water back because this sun is beaming down. I don't want
Oh.
water to get too hot.
Oh, I meant I'm going to forget about it like I was happy your water was there.
Oh,
Come on, I'll buy you a cold water. Let's not get injured.
I think I'll be fine. I don't know if that's big enough for a
Number
softball to fit through
24.
anyway. It's kind of
If it was,
Emerson Beck.
what about this? No.
No, it's not. It's not tall enough. We'll be fine.
All right, back to the game.
Bottom of the. Or
It's
wait,
gonna-
Top of the third.
I think that'll hit the umpire before it comes at us.
I think so.
Yeah.
It is pretty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very low chance of it.
Yeah,
of it
yeah.
happening.
One in a billion.
Yep. So well, you just kind of jinxed us again.
10 in 300.
Oh, and that is a nice curveball.
Yeah.
It's like it's the first curveball we've seen tonight, but that is a pretty good curveball from Zoe on the outside corner.
Definitely a different technique with the sort of underhand delivery to make the ball move.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
I think she kind of rubs it on her leg a little bit, looks like.
As she's throwing it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of bruising, I think, would be going on. Yeah, they're kind of, whenever they pitch, they kind of smack their leg. I don't know if you
There's
watch.
a timing thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good pitch again. I don't know what that was, but good pitch. And 24 is battling for Whitesville. Emerson Bake. Beyke.
Yeah, that's a good
Good guess.
good go.
And the 1-2 pitch, and she hammers it to right. Let's see.
Popped up
Kaylee
to right field.
is
It
gonna catch it, and-
caught for the first out.
And that catch was a lot harder than it might have seemed at first because that ball was moving in the wind. You
Yeah.
could see her tracking it, and then she hung with it well.
Yep.
2 hands up there to secure it.
Yeah. I think if she
Next
didn't
up
have
to the
2
plate,
hands up
number
there, that ball would have
25,
fallen
Aubrey
because she
Blade.
caught it in her palm. So, yeah.
Used the glove to shepherd it into the other hand because that ball was traveling.
Mm-hmm. First pitch, hammered up
Oh.
the middle. That is a good hit from 25.
Went down and got that one.
Mm-hmm. 25, Aubrey Millay, 8th grader. She has 8 hits, now 9. So, yeah, very good from her.
Coming up to the plate, number 23, Lucy Hallmark.
Lucy Hallmark, 7th grader. Very, very young team.
Another
Another one.
middle schooler.
Yeah, she has 4 hits on the season, so.
Now you guys are going to have sort of different opinions, maybe, but there's a difference to playing the outfield versus the infield. And
Yeah.
which would you all say is the more challenging?
More challenging?
Yeah.
Outfield.
I'd have to disagree.
Yeah, that's a good curve from Zoe, but yeah, outfield is 10 times harder.
Oh,
I don't know about it.
10 times harder, in my opinion. I mean, you don't really have to be as attentive out there because you don't really get as much as the infield. But oh wait, let's see what they can
Ground ball
do
back to
here.
the pitcher. She bobbles it, but
Still gets the out at first. Maybe we were hoping for 2 there. I don't know, but
that would have been a very impressive turn if it happened.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just
that
taking
would
a
have
sure
been.
thing at first, not
Yeah.
a bad decision.
yeah, but actually, I'm gonna have to change my answer. I'm gonna
To
say
infield?
some infield positions.
Okay, so we've gone from outfield is 10 times harder to now, well, maybe.
Well, because I've played pretty much every position on the field, and I would say first base is the easiest position on the field.
100%.
100% the easiest position on the field, and Connor will agree with me.
Yeah.
That is not harder than any position in the outfield. So
No, outfield.
second base, also another easy position. Short and third, I'll give them the harder
Well,
spot.
thank you for that.
And pitching is obviously harder. Pitching is the hardest position in baseball, but pitch in the dirt. think that was a 12-6 curveball. Looked like maybe it just got out of her hand wrong, but it looked nasty.
So you say second base is easy. It's an easy one?
In my opinion, anytime I've played it, which I've only played it in JV games whenever I was like 8th grade, but yeah.
You have much more time.
Yeah, it was, you barely got to make a throw. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a hard position. 2-1 count here. Pitch, it's low.
Oh, runner's going.
Runner's going, and that's that third. That's that left hand that we were talking about. It's a hard throw to make.
3-1 count, 2 outs, run on third.
Very good position for Whitesville here with a 3-1 count.
Yeah, chance to drive in a run, or for the Lady Tigers, chance to put a 0 up there for the first time today.
It's true.
Need it.
Need that goose egg. 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Unfortunate, but
you know, you could probably look at that from a positive. You know, you hate to not get out of the inning, but now you got out at second as well, force at second.
That's true, but you have your leadoff up.
I didn't think about that. That's just very, very good point, Adam.
You got
probably would have wanted out of this one.
Yeah. Oh, and that is I don't think you see a lot of people get hit in softball with the underhand motion, but yeah, that was kind of close to her there.
Yeah, never feels great.
That's true. Oh, also, another fun fact, me and Connor lead our baseball team in hit by pitches.
Oh,
Yes, we
like
do.
tied or?
No, he has 7. I think I have 6.
This season?
Yes. And she takes second
she
on a...
takes off at second base.
Yeah, I mean...
The very beginning of the season, I had played 8 games and had been hit 7 times.
Wow.
So
Is that like you're just crowding or just bad luck?
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. 2-0 pitch here, right down the middle, and that's going to be grounded to short, and she's not going to be able to make the play, and 2 runs are...
She throws home.
2 runs are going to score, and then the number 3, Sarah Payne, is going to take second. That is that is unfortunate for Brett County, but very fortunate for Whitesville.
So they take a 7-0 lead in the top of the 3rd inning.
Now we got number 4, the speedster slap hitter
Up to
up.
the plate, your second batter, number 4, Madison McDaniel.
Yeah, there might be I don't know if you want to make a case for putting her on the base.
I know. I mean, yeah, that is some
Because she hits well, and you know, but it's not like it gets any easier because you've got waiting on deck is Howard.
Yeah, and she is. And that is
ball is
down. That is
left field.
hammered, and
Sends
that
her
is going
home,
to.
and they're going to score another one. With
Oh,
the
good
runner
job
on
of keeping
first.
her at first, though, as she is very fast. So that's a very good job of doing that.
Yeah, kind of damage
the hurt.
control
Yeah,
there.
limiting the hurt. But now you got your Kendall Howard, who hammered a ball earlier, and we thought it was out. We thought it was out, but didn't go as far as we expected. But
Maybe the wind
yeah,
kept it in, but 8-0, Lady Raiders on top.
first pitch inside, ball 1.
I'm just glad the hissing's gone.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that.
Oh no, thought we were done.
Oh,
Out of
and
the
there's a
pop up,
fly
and
ball.
that's gonna be
Some
foul.
wind.
Foul
That
ball.
wind just
Yep.
carrying it.
Yeah. I think Kaylee had a chance of getting that if the wind was not blowing as
Definitely.
hard as it is.
You know, kind of here, not as much, but still a little bit, but definitely over across the way at the baseball field, tons of foul territory.
Mhm.
Very,
Yes. Yes.
very, very playable foul ground. But if the wind's blowing like this, that makes it a little
a little challenging.
more challenging.
Oh, and that ball gets under the catcher. Low pitch from Zoe. And the runner advances to second, and Kendall Howard is in a very good position to score her here.
Yeah, anything to the outfield
Yeah.
on that drops, she's going to score.
2-1 accounts, the hitters count. She is looking for her pitch here, and she is going to hammer it, I'm telling you.
You think?
Calling it right
I'm
here.
calling it.
Okay.
Bang.
Oh, and there it is.
Let's
Line
see.
drive to center field, and
And it
gets
gets by the
her.
center
Uh-oh.
fielder.
This could be trouble.
That's going to be a triple.
She
Gonna
might.
take off to third.
That is a triple.
She's
You
going
know,
to be on third base.
I would like to
Adam-
say.
Adam called it.
I know. I mean, it's very obvious. 2-1 count, and she hammered one earlier. She's going to be aggressive. But that's unfortunate for the center fielder. But, I mean, I don't know if I can say much about that, as that ball was hit very hard. And I don't know how their grass plays, but it looked like it bounced pretty quick off the ground. So
Yeah, and Howard.
Looks as if we're going to have
gets
a
the
pitching
third.
change.
Yeah.
It's going to be Ava Arms coming in with a 6.9 ERA, 754 pitches thrown on the season. She has 2 wins with 4 losses, 61 hits, 59 runs.
it seems that both Whitesville and Brett County only have 2 pitchers in their rotation. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's just part of the difference between the sports.
Is that her pitching music? Because
I don't know. That's some old school Super Mario Brothers. Somebody's gone in the pipe down underground. And
Yeah.
and this is Seinfeld.
that's what I was about to say. This is something out here at my mamaw's house. They're very big Seinfeld watchers.
Do you watch with them?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll be in there with them, just sitting there. And my uncle asked me he'll pause the TV when a funny part comes
Yeah.
on, and he'll rewind it and let me watch it. But no, other than that, I don't really watch it. I kind of just sit on there on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The moments that I watch, I mean, it seems like a pretty good show, though. Pretty funny. You
Connor,
big-
sorry, Adam.
I was going to say, are you a big Seinfeld watcher?
I've watched it. Yeah, I've watched the series several times.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Connor, I was going to ask you, have you gotten any, from a Campbellsville standpoint, like, do you know what dorm you're going to be in, anything like that yet?
I just had the first round of housing, and I'm in. Couldn't tell you the name of it, but I have my dorm.
Okay.
It's,
I know the names. Are you in like a...
I think Southwest Hall,
Okay.
Picture
Yeah.
for the
Southwest,
Lady Tigers.
southeast.
Ava Arms
maybe
on
Southeast.
Do you know what it's like inside?
I have been in one dorm room.
Is it a suite or are you sharing with a roommate?
I'm sharing with a roommate.
Okay. That's probably southwest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sharing with a roommate. He played on my travel team
Yeah. Well,
during the
good.
summer, so he plays baseball as well.
Old South Hall. See, I had several rooms in southeast, but not southwest. But they're connected by the lobby.
Oh, we just heard that it is the hitter's birthday. Happy
Birthday girl.
birthday.
Oh.
You want to call another shot here?
I want to call a strikeout, hopefully, but no, I don't think that's going to be
Don't
happening.
ruin her birthday.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, this
Birthday
is
home run
what,
here.
what Brett County
Birthday
needs. I
home
shouldn't be
run.
biased on the live
And it
YouTube. And
is
it's-
Birthday
Hit it away.
RBI.
knew that was going to happen, but
You
I
knew?
prayed on her. I kind of prayed on her downfall, but I really knew she was going to get a hit.
So they take a 10-0 lead in the top of the third.
So, what are the run
Up to the
ruling?
plate, number 21.
Is it the same?
Okay,
the same
it's-
rules apply?
It's different.
Runner on first.
I believe, now don't quote me, I think it's 20 runs after 3,
Whoa.
after 3,
Okay.
15 after 4, and 10 after 5.
Okay.
Okay, that makes
Oh,
sense.
and it
And
is
it's
a
caught.
line out
Good
to second
catch
base.
from second baseman Marion Coleman. Is we go into the bottom of the third here, hoping to inch our way back, maybe get a couple runs, a
Yeah.
couple hits,
Put 5 on the board.
just get something started here. As we're down 10-0 in the bottom of the third, not too good.
Yeah, at this point, you got to score, you're going to be going home after 5.
Yep.
Well, Adam, I got to ask you a question. Do you think you could hit a softball pitcher?
Oh, actually,
One at bat. Do you think you could get a hit?
I have an answer. I know I can
Oh,
because summer baseball, we actually had a challenge. One of our practices, as our coach was friends. He's a younger coach. He's like 20s. He's had a friend in college who's a college pitcher. And
Softball?
college pitcher. So she's pretty good, and she came and threw to all of us. And I had a hit off of the base of the fence in right field.
Oh,
And it is, I'll tell you.
opposite field. for
I'll tell you, this is a big war. What is harder, softball or baseball? And I'm going to say softball hitting is easier. Definitely easier.
Well, no bias for you. Maybe.
Yeah, no bias. No
I don't
bias.
know. Well, hey, I think that it probably depends. I wonder. We need to do something like. Wouldn't that be kind of a fun Breck Live day? Like do some kind of cross sport.
I've always
Yeah.
said
yeah.
I wish we could play a. I don't know what I don't. I'd probably be better to play it on the baseball field, but where we pitch to the girls pitch to us, and we play a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, that would
Be fun.
be really fun. I don't know how how we would do with bases and everything though. Oh, slap hit from Ava Arms, and she's going to be out.
Oh,
that was a very close play.
close.
Very close play. Good call from the umpire.
I don't think she thought she was out, but
Next
I
out of
think
the
she
plate,
was.
Number 1.
I think she was.
Kate Bennett.
But yeah, I don't know what we'd do with the bases and everything. I don't know if we'd have a base 30 feet in front of the large base out there, and maybe we could get a plastic fence to put up if we want to
Maybe.
go all out. But yeah, that'd be a very fun thing to do.
Oh, popped up in the infield.
Pop up to second base and
Caught.
it's caught for out number 2.
That's 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Yeah, very, very fast.
That is efficient work
Wow.
from
2
Hatfield.
outs.
Baseball
Coming to the
rule
plate
for
for
the
the
pitchers
Lady
going in
Tigers,
two
number
2
11,
pitches, 2 outs. You don't
Mallory
swing at the
Lucas.
first pitch.
Yeah, that is actually an unwritten rule.
You do not do it.
Did you know that?
If I had, I'd forgotten. But I've forgotten a lot of stuff I used to know, guys. That's good to know.
And she
And
swings
she
at it.
swung. Oh. But luckily, it's not another
Foul
out.
ball.
Foul
You
ball.
do not want to send a pitcher.
Yeah, but what if?
Oh, she's Mallory Lucas.
What if the swing is a home run?
That's true.
Say, take that.
And
But you
it's-
got to watch out. Baseball and softball, maybe more than any other sport, have a lot of those unwritten kind of rules
Yeah.
that you don't want to be violating.
It's true. Which Mallory is batting a 417 on the year. So, if I was, which I would go up there and probably swing first pitch if it's right there. Just be aggressive because we're down 10-0.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Yeah, down 10-0. Swing at your pitch. Be aggressive. But we're in an 0-2 count, and we see a lot of those with this pitcher. So, let's see what Mallory can do here to hopefully elongate this inning. And pitch,
There's strike
strikeout.
3.
Strike number 3. I don't know how many strikeouts that is for the pitcher, but it seems like it's a lot.
Getting up there.
Yeah. She's got at least 5.
Yeah.
You know, y'all may not know this. You might. I probably talked about it. I can't remember what I talk about in class. But before Miss Garrett and I moved here, we taught a year in Alabama.
You did?
High school. Yeah.
Yep.
And we, at our school down there, we had a teachers versus students slow pitch softball game.
Wow. That would be very fun, man.
That would be
Very-
fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Which, how do you feel about slow pitch softball? You think it's easy hitting, or do you think it's such a high pitching it's kind of difficult?
I don't know. I think it's easier to hit that than like a real pitch
I
for
agree.
sure.
I agree.
Teachers won, in case you were wondering, by the way.
That was my next question. Teachers won by how much?
I don't remember, 5 or 6. It was, I'm going to shamelessly talk about myself. Sorry.
No bragging.
My at bat, I went Bo Jackson, first pitch home run,
Yeah.
bang.
Yeah. How deep? Because you can hit a softball pretty
I'll
far.
show you on Google Maps. There's a reference marker.
You got it saved, or did you hit something important?
No, I hit it. Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
It was pretty far. Yeah, but you know it's. I have. You were talking about Tristan
Yep.
earlier. He's in my Tiger Time
Yeah.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But he's going to talk a lot with the team, with y'all during Tiger. I don't know, but anyway, sorry, Tristan.
Just outed Tristan.
No, that's fine. I want to get an at bat against him sometime.
Oh, yeah,
not during the season or anything, but I'd like to do that. That'd be fun.
We should set that up, definitely. Oh. First pitch jitters from Ava Arms. I think this is her first full inning she's going to throw. So
Yeah, came in at the
Yeah.
tail end of the last one.
Coming in, that's fine. Get that first pitch out the way and then settle in here on the second pitch and start coming back. And still up a little bit, out, but hopefully she settles in here next pitch. Which Ava is just a freshman, so
Y'all think we could field a team of teachers playing slow pitch softball?
I think we for sure could.
strike.
Slow pitch softball.
Yeah.
We could definitely get 9 teachers out there.
On this field?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Play on the softball field.
Well, I was asking if it was this field or not because we still do have those fields out there in the ballpark that we could go to.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, we could have like
Yeah.
you think like end of the year.
Everybody in school
Yeah, like a
comes out
rewards
here.
day or something. This could be one of the things going on
Be very nice, but
Fun.
I do not think it'll happen.
on the
Very
ground.
good.
Hit. Oh, good play.
Oh!
Flips it to second
Flips
base.
it to
First
second.
base.
Very
first
nice.
base. You kind of messed me up there.
I did.
But
That
yeah,
was
very nice play.
there was nothing easy about that from second base. Called an easy position earlier by y'all, but that was a high degree of difficulty. Coming
To the plate, number
to
25,
the left
Blake.
several feet, and then a very casual flip.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually very impressed by Marianne Coleman tonight. She is a very good defender. She has been tonight for Brett County. And that pitch, a little outside ball. The first pitch to, well, I can't see her number. But she actually roped one earlier, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
See if she does it again.
Because I remember her yellow helmet, and that's high.
helmet number 25.
Number
That's
25, that is Aubrey Mille. I remember announcing her name. Let's see if she can do that again.
Do y'all
for
share
Whitesville.
helmets?
No.
Or everybody got their own?
Yeah. Actually, another fun fact, my 8th grade year, whenever we went to the regional championship, every at-bat in the region tournament, I used Connor Willis's helmet.
No.
It was a little superstition that we had
did.
because I forgot my helmet one game, used his, and then I hit, I think I went 3 for 3. So I had to use this helmet, you know.
Got
Never
to.
looked back.
Yep. And 3-0, she swung. That's what we've been talking about all
We
night.
did,
She
yeah.
swung on a 3-0 pitch. That's
Coaches don't look too mad.
A little
No.
bit different when
well,
you're up 10 to 0.
you're up 10-0. I mean, you're gonna be aggressive. But 3-1 here. See what Ava Arms can do for Brett County. Right down the
Ball
middle.
Right down the middle.
Strike.
Gonna make it a full count here with
2.
1 out.
So as a batter, what does that do to you? Sort of mid-game pitching change. Seeing a new pitcher now.
Well, when you're up 10-0, nothing much. But if it's a close game, yeah, you're. You want to get on. You want to get out of the dugout with your bat and start timing them up. Get on time because it's usually a pretty big mile per hour difference
Coming up to the plate,
whenever they bring
number
someone in mid game. Could be
23,
faster, could be
Lucy
slower,
Carr.
but yeah, you want to get on time as quick as you can.
And are you ever nervous over there on deck that you're going to get a foul ball off of you?
No. Oh, actually, I am a little bit. And
She's gonna be
gonna
safe at second base.
Safe by quite a lot. But I am a little bit whenever I go on deck and like
There's a
Any-
lefty batting.
because I got Leland Board who hits in front of me
Mm.
sometimes, and yeah, it's a
Number
little
11,
scary because
Cameron Preston
he
to
has
the plate.
that swing that he kind of goes away to the opposite side, so you never know where it's gonna go, and it's a little scary sometimes, but not too bad. And that is hammered
It's
to
gonna
the
be
right side.
foul
Yeah,
and
wind's gonna
out
push
of
Foul
that.
ball,
play.
home run. I'm gonna call it as a home run.
If it was fair,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was out there.
Deep. Oh wait, who is this? That one girl.
number 11.
11? No, Cameron Preston. I was thinking of Kendall Howard.
Yeah, number 12, I believe, for Howard.
Yeah, yep. This girl seems like she has some power too. Oh, and that
Oh,
one was
that
a
was-
lollygag.
It's going to be out at first base and advance both runners to second and third.
Yeah, but Tigers get 2 outs here. And we have the leadoff coming up to bat. And
Mm.
she has been on fire tonight, so
Yeah, this situation last time, I believe she drove in 2.
she did with a hammer to the left side. So, yeah, hopefully we can get out of here with no damage.
And it doesn't make much sense, or it shouldn't. But if say you're the leadoff hitter, you've had a game where you're 2 for 2 or 3 for 3. It just seems easier. You go up there for the next one, you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
got this easy.
I think I can speak true to that one. I had about 3 hits and what was it? Probably 12 games, 13 games.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
I was
Okay.
struggling earlier here in the season, and actually last night had 3 hits in one game. And after that first hit, it's just getting up to bat. It's completely different.
Yep. Something about confidence is.
I'd-
That ball is. I don't want to be too loud because ump's right there, but that ball was
Yeah.
far outside.
Well, it's also 10-0. You
Yeah.
think that matters? Think
Yes,
that?
100%.
I don't think it would matter to me if I was umping, but I mean, everybody's different. So
And that would be a tough. I always bring this up. You got to thank the people that do that because that's a hard. Both teams are going to be. Both fans anyway are going to be unhappy with what you do. But it's so far been a well called game.
yeah, I would agree. And that ball right down the middle just missed.
She fouled it off of her leg or something right there, or just.
I don't know. I don't have a good view with the umpire where he is, but it seemed like it. I don't know.
Yeah, straight down.
Straight down. Maybe he hit plate. I don't know. Next pitch, high. And it's not going to do it. Move to a 2-2 count here to the leadoff. She has a very aggressive approach, even with any count she's in. So, yeah, she's a good leadoff. And next pitch. And
that ball is driven to left center field.
Holy.
And it is going to score.
It's going to score two, and she is going to stop at 2. And
Very casual double.
Yeah.
Stand-up double. And that's going to score 2 runs to make it 12-0 on the top of the 4th.
You know, I'm going to have to look after this game to see if she's committed anywhere because she is very talented. And so is she.
It doesn't get any easier. Their top of the order is brutal to face, especially with runners on when they get up to the plate.
Yep.
That ball had a little movement.
How many RBIs? Yeah, their top 3 hitters have 4. She has 4. The leadoff has 9, and the third hole has 10. And then actually, Sophie Hatfield has 15. So I think that's her 4 hole.
Hey guys, let me tell you a little rule of baseball: don't bunt with 2 strikes. How about that?
Actually,
very good rule. Yeah.
Actually, did that against Ohio County in the first round of the region tournament last year.
And we get out number 3.
First round of the region tournament last year. 2 runners on. Missed the bunt twice.
Bennett was mad.
Bennett, he said he had confidence in me to get the 3rd one down. I
didn't.
And,
you didn't?
I fouled it off.
No!
Yeah.
Struck out fouling. So
I think I remember that because we were here, were we not?
Yep. It was right over there.
Yeah, I was. That was Mr. John Kennedy and I were there, and y'all were too.
And actually, last night, Brody Butler, he was told to bunt with 2 strikes because he missed the first 2, and then he actually got it down. He got it down, but he was thrown out at first, but he got it down. He did his job.
I was standing on first base. He advanced me to second, which actually ended up being the tying run.
Ended up being the tying run in what, the 11th?
I think that was the 11th.
Wow.
Because I came up to bat, and then I got 2 strikes on me really quick with 2 curveballs, and I didn't want anything to do with them, but they were strikes, and then pitcher threw one way over the catcher's head, and Connor came in there to score the run, and we went on to the 12th.
The 12th.
Yep.
12th and final.
Yes.
But, hey, now it's 12-0 on the scoreboard, but is there a part of a team that's like, hey, they scored 12, we can score 12?
No, not really.
Okay.
If it's us, we're down 12-0. At that point, we're fighting for ourselves.
I was gonna lie to you, but no.
We're fighting for ourselves. You're trying to chip to get back in the game, but at the same time, you're trying to stay away from the run rule.
Yeah. Well, that's something about sports. You may think you've seen it all, and then you see something that nobody's done or seen. So it's not over till it's over.
It's definitely happened before, but
first pitch strike.
You can't worry about scoring 12 runs. You got to worry about getting runners on base and finding 1 run.
Yeah, and against a pitcher that's just having a great night, it's tough.
For sure.
One thing Brett County needs to realize is their pitcher. That's going to drop for a hit for I think Zoe Lewis. Yeah.
Yep.
But one thing Brett County needs to realize is they should have realized before now is that their Whitesville's pitcher starts off every single at bat with the first pitch strike. And so I would go up there ready for that first pitch and hammer the first pitch every single time.
But that goes against don't swing till you get a strike. I guess there's levels.
See, another strike, another first pitch
Yeah,
strike.
there's levels to the situational stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 12-0. You
Yeah.
don't have to abide by any rules. See if Josie can do something here, and that is out.
I noticed the lights are not on yet, as its sun's getting
Pretty low.
pretty low. Yeah. I know there's a JV game to follow, which we will not be on for, but
Thank God.
they'll
Get a
need
little
Oh, and that was roped.
first base coach. Made
Yeah.
a nice dodge.
That first base coach is pretty tall, so I bet you that was kind of
Yeah.
scary.
Now the
Yeah.
dugouts, there are no, really like with y'all, all y'all have is a rail.
Yep.
And it's there, so you have to be watching.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you'll see a school that has fenced dugouts, so you feel a little more secure in those.
Yeah.
I guess seeing there's a bunch of girls without any sleeves. I don't realize whenever I'm playing, it doesn't feel cold. Know what it feels like for the parents now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Both sides of the fence.
2-2 to here to Josie Mitchum. See what she can do. Bang. Oh.
There's strike three.
Strike three with a
Check
half swing. You don't like to see that. But this is the 7th grader?
Coming up to the plate, number 7, Peyton Kennedy.
No.
Peyton
this is
Kennedy, freshman.
Kennedy, freshman, yeah. She's batting a 320, yeah. So hopefully she can get a hit. Maybe
When-
Brett County can
And there
get
it
through.
is.
That's through.
It's going to be through, and Zoe is going to probably, hold up at
Stop
second.
a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's hope we can rally some hits together here and get something
Putting
going for
something
Brett
together.
County, yeah. Maybe we put a couple runs up on the board and chip away at this.
Up to bat,
humongous
number 10,
lead that
Carly
Whitesville has.
Pike.
Number 10, Carly Pike, getting a little coaching. While that's going on, here's a question for y'all. The numbers that y'all wear, would that be your first choice?
It is now.
Okay.
This is the first year I've had number 10. That's what I've always wanted to wear,
Okay, well, good.
but
Glad
got
you
to wear
got
it this year.
Mine is not. My number 5 is my second favorite number. And my first favorite number that I always choose and that I use for summer ball is 15. So
Yeah? Is there a 15?
there is, and Tristan Wicker has it.
Ah, he's younger than you.
Yeah, I know, and he's offered it to me, but
Oh, that's kind of him.
I've had some pretty good seasons in number 5, so don't want to switch it up. A little superstitious.
Very superstitious.
Yeah.
Wearing Connor's helmet, not switching numbers.
Adam might be one of the most superstitious guys. On
Yeah,
the
I
team.
mean, you're doing something, and you just got to keep it. If you do something good.
We all got a little mad at him at the beginning of the year because we got these new warm up hoodies. We wore them to our first game. Didn't play very good, and he wanted to never wear them again.
Oh.
I mean, that's how it is. I mean, and we all have a little bit of superstition.
Yeah.
Like our all-black jerseys, we completely got rid of those because we have been run-ruled, I'm pretty sure. Run-ruled or lost every single time we have worn all-black.
Yep.
So everybody
Okay.
has a little bit of
We're
superstition. But
0 for 3 or 0 for 4 with all.
So you're not going to wear that anymore?
Never again.
We'll wear it next year because they'll be gone and I'll be a senior. So
You think
Okay.
you're going to wear it?
I want to wear it, yeah.
Good luck.
Carly strike 3. And Whitesville has 2 outs now. Peyton and Zoe hopefully do not get stranded on the base.
We've left a few on
Yeah.
tonight.
We have, which is unfortunate, but we can still change that. And Kendall
Kendall
Carby,
Carby.
yep. I think she is in 8th grade, if I can find her. Kendall Carby, yes. No, she's in 7th.
Ball outside.
This is her second at bat.
I know the
On the
Lady
season.
Tigers just have one senior on the roster. That's Avery Drain. So it is a young core for sure.
Yep.
And that's kind of something that right now it might be some tough. Oh.
And that is
Ball.
caught by the pitcher and out number 3.
Still made some contact, but what I was going to say, that can be tough when people are getting that experience, but when these girls get to be upperclassmen and they've played together for 4, sometimes 5 years,
Yep.
that's when the real good seasons will come good.
Yeah. Develop that chemistry.
Well, Whitesville has a chance to put a few more on, and Lady Tigers need at least 3 in the bottom right now of the 5th to extend the game.
Yep.
Unofficially, Whitesville 10 hits, 4 for the Lady Tigers.
Yep.
Unofficially.
Well, they unofficially are out hitting us by a lot.
Oh,
which
as
is
the
unfortunate.
sun's starting to
Cold.
go down.
Yeah.
Starting to feel it.
I could feel it on my face pretty hard earlier. Kept having to go like this, kind of burning me a little bit, but now it's it's getting pretty chilly.
I'm afraid I'm going to have a sunburn on the left side of my head tomorrow.
Gonna look uneven a little bit, but it'll be all right.
I'll have to talk to everybody from the side. Be like, good morning, everybody. All right, Connor, what's your favorite school subject?
Oh, it's a good one. Say English. It's a smart answer.
Nah. I'm not going to say that wouldn't be your favorite, but
I would.
just
It used to be
just a
math.
guess.
It used to be math until the letters got involved,
Oh, okay.
and then
Bring back the numbers.
reading. I do enjoy reading. Don't enjoy taking the quizzes about reading.
Yeah. Okay.
I like
It's valid.
writing the essays too. Sometimes
Really?
Sometimes writing the essays you can really get your thoughts down on the paper. Like,
Oh.
and there's a
First
deep
hit
fly
deep
ball.
end. That might
It's gonna be
no shot.
dropped. It's gonna be dropped.
from our angle. It looked like it was caught.
It did. I thought
She's
it was in her
gonna-
glove.
Oh, and she's gonna tag. Oh, she should have caught that and immediately slammed that glove down.
It looked like it was
got a
caught
little-
from our point
Yeah.
of view here.
Right
got
out
a-
of your seat.
I got a little rowdy there. I get a little hyped up whenever some situations come like that, but glad I didn't knock anything over.
No, you didn't even start the hissing back. That's good.
Yeah, that's very good. Second time we've talked about that, and it still hasn't come back. So maybe we're.
It kind of did for, I don't know if y'all heard it,
I didn't.
about
Yeah, a tiny little
20
bit.
minutes ago.
Yep.
I never heard it.
Yeah, well, that's,
What's going on here?
let's go have a base runner swap scenario. Pinch, courtesy runner, I believe.
Yep.
That's the word. I don't want to say pinch. Is pinch runner when they're making the substitution? Yes?
I don't know. That's a Connor question.
Oh.
I don't know if he knows.
Don't know.
Okay, I don't know. Somebody else is on
Yeah,
on second
my
base.
dad's probably watching, and he's got the answer. He's probably screaming at the TV.
I know courtesy runner is whenever the catcher or pitcher needs
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
runner.
that's
So
what
I would
that
guess
is.
pinch runner is
This is the right term.
substitution. Foul ball.
Just a theory.
1-1 here. This is 31. Yeah, Sophie Hatfield, this is the pitcher. Yeah, this is the pitcher. She has the most RBIs on the team. And there's a runner in scoring position.
Kind of like an Otani vibe.
It's true. That is true.
Do y'all watch professional baseball?
You know,
Major League?
I don't watch a lot of any sports, I'm gonna be honest. But
Okay.
my dad's into baseball, yeah.
I'm a big college baseball guy.
Okay.
I like watching college baseball. The pros.
Oh, that is a nice changeup from Ava for a 2-2 count.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
I like watching the energy of college baseball. All of them are still trying to make it to the next level.
Yep.
There's a fastball. It's going to be
I don't
fouled on
have,
the third base line.
I don't really like watching sports, to be honest.
I'm a huge Louisville fan.
Yeah, he is.
Huge Louisville fan.
Yeah. You have that hoodie that has love with the Louisville.
Yep.
When I first saw that, I thought, oh, man, Connor's hoodie's falling apart. And then I was like, wait a minute. That's okay. That's pretty neat.
Yep.
Not a lot of schools could do that with the spelling.
It's true.
Actually, very few. Hoodie spelling analysis here on Breck Live.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
is
fair.
ripped.
Hot.
And
Fair
here is
ball.
going to be another RBI for Sophie Hatfield.
Shot down the
And
third
that
base
is going to
line.
be a double, maybe? No. She's going to stop at 2.
That ball went right over third base bag.
Yeah, that was a very nice laser shot. But
Just the upper RBIs on the season.
Yep. Yeah.
and score has now gone to 13-0, which is very unfortunate. What did you say the run rule was in the fourth?
Well, 15
So the
after 4, but they'll have to give the home team another chance.
yeah, so we're good. We're not going to get run ruled in this top of the inning, but
We're going to get out of it.
we're gonna need some bats to start rolling.
That's for sure.
Ava Arms with the 1-0 pitch. gonna be another. I think it was a changeup, but it was high.
I probably would have swung at that.
Yeah, I definitely would have. That would be a
Just
very
hanging out
tempting,
there.
Yeah, very tempting pitch. 2-0 pitch here, and that's a strike on the inside
strike.
inside corner. That's a very nice pitch. Ella Morris, 21. She's a freshman. Yeah, Whitesville's a very, very young team. It's very impressive because they're this good. So
That ball is
That
hit
is gonna
down the
be
right field line, and it's going to be
foul.
foul.
Just drifted.
it's the wind.
It's still blowing. Trust us.
Yep. It's pretty cold.
This is always a hard time of year, and that's one of the reasons we don't do Breck Live baseball, softball before spring break, just because of this brutal March. It's so cold.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the May games. Those are nice.
You know, I prefer this weather over
Really?
the May games. I don't really like it when it's 70+ degrees.
72. Ooh,
I have to disagree. I like a nice warm baseball game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's different, but yeah.
when I
would
can
like
wear
it.
a T-shirt outside and
Strike
feel
three.
good, that's nice.
Well, I'm sure it's very nice for the people who are watching the game, but
yeah.
I start to overheat, and then
Up to the
everything's
plate,
downhill
number
from there. I don't like
24,
that.
Emerson Beck.
You're pretty cold right now.
I'm
aren't you?
cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be able to,
Withstand it.
like, if I was y'all's age, and then even in college, I'd be shorts and T-shirt, loving it right now. And then I married Miss Garrett, who likes the house a little warmer, and I lost all my cold tolerance.
You know, that happened to my brother too.
Yeah.
He is dating someone right now, and he has never been
Ground ball to third base, Josie Mitchum, and
and
she's
is
going to
gonna
make
get
the
the
out.
out for
Got
2
it.
outs for Breck County. But
Runner
yeah,
on third.
he was never really affected by the cold until he started getting into that. Maybe that's like a psychological thing.
I think it's a real thing.
Yeah.
From experience, that's a real thing. And it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things.
Yep.
But it's a worthwhile sacrifice, I'll say. I'll just put on a hoodie and some pants, sweatpants.
Oh,
It's a nice outside pitch right
yeah.
there.
What is that?
Strike
A
one.
curveball, slider? I don't know what you'd call that, but it's a nice pitch. I mean, it moved. 0-1 count. And pitch.
Fouled off.
0-2 count.
Back to the backstop.
I've always thought they could make it a little more, not interesting, but fun if you were able to play the ball off the net and catch it for an out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it'd be fun.
That would be really cool.
Add a new wrinkle.
I don't think I would like that much.
Be
though.
real frustrating as a
Yeah,
batter.
it would. Yes, it would. 0-2 pitch.
It
Hit up,
Shot right
and that is
back
going to
Ava
be
Arms.
out number 3 for Breck County. And now we have to get our bats rolling here in this inning, or that'll be game over.
Yeah,
I think,
an
yeah.
unlucky 13-0 on the scoreboard. Although, if you look at the last two, gave up 2, gave up 1. Those aren't, in themselves the worst innings to allow. But it's just that the first 3 it was a couple of first inning errors, kind of get that 3-0, and then Hatfield, maybe she didn't need any help tonight because she was really letting it go. She's still out there going for the. I mean, there's really no surprise.
You want to have a little game here for us 3?
A game?
Well, without looking at this. Don't look at this for pitches. We should guess how many pitches Sophie will be at the end of this game.
Oh, okay. Like for her season?
Yeah, for the season.
Can I look at this?
Yeah, you can use
Okay,
that. But I don't know if the
Wait,
pitches
what's
are on.
she
No,
at?
I don't.
What
I
is
don't
she
have
at?
pitch
Okay.
count.
Do you know what
Yeah.
she's at now?
He's been
100.
counting it the whole time secretly.
No.
I'm going to wait to bring this up at the end, like I just thought of it.
But
Okay. Yeah,
she's had
sure.
1,035 before the game, and she's come in, had some very good innings all the way up to the 5th. So she's not going to have that many.
Yeah, I'm going to say now there may be one game of theirs that did not have, because it says 11 games played, 10 stat reports. She probably pitched in that game too.
Okay, well-
And so bumped it up.
We'll go off of this, and then we can look back at the box score.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
That's
say
the math with the numbers
Yeah.
for Connor.
I'm gonna say 1,100 on the dot.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that guess.
I think it's going to be like 11-22, 11-22.
I'm going to wait to
That
make
ball is
my guess
fielded by
till
the
after this
shortstop.
inning.
She's safe at
She's
first
going to be
base.
safe.
That's a good
See?
start.
I think that could be unfair. Think
What?
you got to make the guess right now while we
No,
do.
I didn't say any rule. I didn't state any rules, did I?
Don't look at me. So I'm not.
You're the older
You've been
one.
counting pitches the whole game. That's why you need. I need a little more time.
Promise I
Just
haven't.
give me a
I
little
just
time.
Got to get closer to it is what he's got
want
to
to
do.
think about it a little bit.
11-22. That's all you need to know.
Slap hit. Oh. Save arms, lead off.
Whew. Yep. Gotta get the sensation back in my fingers.
See if you can slap one. Get something going here. As Kaylee was a good leadoff.
Slap
soft.
it right back at us.
That's a little high. Sorry, Adam.
Yep, I was a little frightened, I guess, but
It's okay.
Here comes the 0-2.
Oh,
It's really
0-2.
interesting over at the baseball field because a lot of those do actually get right back at
Oh,
face
yeah.
level.
Yeah, I bet you it's pretty scary.
There's a slap hit, and it is going to be
Oh,
a
foul.
Just drifted foul.
Would have been perfect.
So they should make a rule. I think they should make a rule. If you hit a foul ball slap hit, it's like bunting.
Okay, same as a bunt.
Because that's what you're basically doing with the slap hit. You're just slapping it, trying to, because you're obviously probably one of the faster ones on the team. So you're just trying to slap one there, get a little hit. So yeah,
Uh-oh.
see, because
And she
Runner's
steals.
going.
oh, and she's gonna be
She's
there
safe
with
at second.
Head first slide.
yeah, delay steal from Kaylee. It's
That is a gutsy slide. The head first is not something you see a whole lot.
all I do is slide head first. Actually,
Well, it usually signifies a more advanced base runner, somebody doing that.
1-2 count here, and
It's going to be a
she's gonna
slap hit
slap
to
it.
shortstop.
Oh, she might.
And
She's
Oh.
safe. She's
at
safe.
second, third base.
That was not
Excuse me.
Oh no! Get back! Get back!
Oh,
No,
Oh.
get back! Get back! Oh no!
Nobody's
nobody there.
covering the
Nobody's there.
bag.
That is
Oh, and she's gonna take
Nice
second.
base running.
Aggressive.
Very,
base
very
running.
nice. I like this. I like what we got cooking right here. Then we got Ava Kate, the 7th grader, coming up, and I don't know what she's done tonight, but she's pretty good on the season. So got to completely disregard your first two at bats here. They
Yeah.
mean nothing, and you got to come in here with the mindset that you're going to smack one and get both of those runs in to do something for your team here, so you don't get run ruled.
Yeah, Hatfield showing she's human here.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. She's another one.
It's all right.
That one was a little bit
Hey.
farther to the left of me. That was close to you. You didn't jump at all.
Well, I think back when we first did Break Live, way back, the first one I did. But I've seen so many right at my
Yeah.
face.
You're used to it, but
I just trust the net. Never, don't look at that hole in front of you.
oh
and she throws.
Come
She's
on.
gonna safe at third.
You know, what you don't see a lot of is the old hidden ball trick. Like if
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
dives back in, like on a pickoff or something. Why don't we do that more?
I was actually running right before Brody had the 2-strike bunt.
Okay.
Kid picked off. He tried to do the hidden ball trick, but and
that's
there's a
that
fly
might
ball.
I might score a run here. I'm gonna stand up.
And she
Yeah,
makes
What a
diving
catch.
that is
catch.
a nice catch from the leadoff, number 3.
Scores a run.
Number
but
3,
an
Sarah
amazing
Payne.
Catch.
Amazing
Yeah,
catch.
what a catch.
But we score a run here, and now we're up to 1 out.
For an RBI.
I really like that sac fly. Maybe that'll get something going. A little fire spark in Brett County here as Mallory Lucas comes up with the highest batting average on the team, and I know she is looking to hammer one right here for Brett County to get something, get some more going. And I hope she does.
Yeah, maybe even thinking get something for the next game, get a hit,
Dang, low
feeling
hit.
good about the next time you come up.
Yeah, that's true.
Going back to last night, their first baseman tried to get a hidden ball trick. Looked in his glove and saw the ball. He wasn't too slick about it.
You know, someone. Oh, she's a little bit late on that one. It's inside pitch. You know, someone we have on our team that is all about the tricks and stuff is Draven Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a big tomfoolery dude. He likes to fool you any chance he gets. And
Well, I saw against Henderson, he said that the runner overslid second base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
What the umpire calls is what stays.
yeah, he does all that.
That's what we'll say. We'll say about that one.
Which, from my view from the outfield, he looked like he was out before he even came off. But I could be wrong. And bang.
And that ball
batted
is-
ball is hammered. Get out. Get out. Oh, let's go. And that's going to be a triple.
She's going
I'll
to
call
easily
triple.
get to
Score
third.
another
Standing
one.
up.
That's going to score another one.
Oh, she's
she's
rounding the
sent
bag.
home.
Oh, no.
And she's going to be out at home.
Oh, that was stupid.
Well,
No, that just completely killed everything.
see, but on that one, she's got to get that call from the coach, yeah? Right
Yeah, I
there.
don't know
I
what-
guess.
You're not just going to be like,
You're
"Mm,
right.
I'm going.
Yeah, you're right. That's
Maybe it's just like, hey, let's give it a go. But you got to give the credit to Whitesville. Very accurate relay throws and
Right
To
there.
the plate, number 14.
yeah.
be
No risks. No risks.
13
should
to
be
2,
taken.
1 out, runner on third. Obviously, we're hitting better this inning. You need
Prime.
that. You need that run.
Prime position because Zoe has a hit on the night. So you do that, then that's a 10. That's a 10 lead. And then you got Josie coming up, and she's been 0 for 2. But hopefully
yeah.
she can. She just heard me and she looked at me.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, I swear she did.
No.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
No.
I hope she didn't think I was pooping on her.
If
but,
if she gets a
and
chance,
there's a ground ball to shortstop, and
and
it's going to be out number
that is going to be out number 3, and that is, I think, our ball game.
yeah, that'll be it.
Will that be it?
What?
Yeah.
Are they going to call it?
That'll be the ball game.
That's going to be the ball
That's
game. That is
10
unfortunate.
runs, fifth inning.
Yeah,
And that's a ball game.
that's tough.
Want to remind you, stick around for our JV
Well,
contest. And concession
Y'all
stand is still open.
kind of highlighted it well. This is going to be a tough team that we were facing tonight with Whitesville having a good season so far. The many players they have that are just really hitting well and pitching. The one player who's pitching for them is pitching well. Just a comprehensive victory. Looks like they're going to gather together out there post game.
Oh, what is this?
Is this a Whitesville Trinity thing, or is this?
I'm
a
not sure.
softball
Is
thing?
Whitesville Trinity Catholic? Are they anything religious?
Private.
I know they are a private Christian school, but I'm not sure if it's denomination affiliated or not, Adam. I don't know.
Did not know that they were private, but yeah, I don't know what are they praying?
I guess that would be a guess. But
Well.
looks like all is well.
Bragg County seems surprisingly joyful over there for a 13-2 loss, but
Well,
they're happy. I mean, it's
I don't know. Sometimes you just lose a
Just gotta
game
laugh
and it's
about
like,
yeah.
On to
you
the
know,
next.
yeah.
Which Whitesville, they knew they were a very good team and they had that pitcher, and I mean, you can't really expect much. I mean, you'd like to win, but
Yeah, and we've tasted victory this year. Lady Tigers have.
Yep.
And there will be more. And no team is gonna be undefeated.
Yeah.
It's just not, I mean, if maybe once in like a decade, some school puts it together. Even the year that our team went to the last 4 of the state, there were losses in that regular season.
Yep.
So it happens.
Yep.
I mean, y'all have lost some games, but I think that. Well, let me finish.
Okay.
Y'all have lost some games. Period. No, y'all have lost some games, but I think on the day we can play with anybody
Oh yeah,
in our
that's true.
region,
for sure.
and so it's one of those things. You
Yeah.
never know.
Everybody comes out to play, and we are all at our best. I think we can compete with anybody in the state.
I completely agree.
Yep. Which
When's y'all's next home game? Tomorrow?
Wednesday?
No.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Play Central
Tomorrow we
Hardin
play
here.
Central Hardin here.
Okay.
Yep.
I wonder if that's the one that's on our schedule. I can check.
For Breck Love.
Yeah, let me check. Y'all can get, okay. Final thoughts from you, Connor, while I look up this schedule.
Well, they said Zoe Lewis needed to come out throwing strikes, and she did not. They got off to a quick lead and never looked back.
Yep.
The Lady Tigers needed to bounce back, and obviously Sophie Hatfield threw an amazing game, like she has been all season,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
that was that.
I need to take my guess.
Yeah, 4-16. We're
Okay.
on that one.
I actually wasn't counting, so I'm
Okay.
gonna say
I said
1,094.
I said 1,100.
1,094.
1122.
I'll go to Game Changer. Let's look at this box score
Let's
here.
see.
Because I know everybody watching is anxious to hear this. They wanna
Yeah, I'm
know.
sure. If they're still with us, that's what they're staying for, Adam. See your rigged pitch count game.
You're right. Let's
Let's
see.
see how many folks. All 6 of them. Hello to y'all sticking around for Adam's rigged game.
She threw 72 pitches. Whoa. Let's do the math here. What did you say?
I said 1122.
Said 1,100.
72, is that what it said?
Yeah. Said 72.
72.
1107.
What did
I was
you
over.
say?
I said 1122.
I said
Oh,
I was over.
1,100.
Yep. I was
Nah,
over.
nobody wins.
Oh.
I'll take the win on that one.
Yeah, I guess you do get the win. But
So it looks like we do have the ball game tomorrow night for baseball.
great.
There
So
we go.
Yeah.
it's good
Yeah.
for the.
Too bad y'all can't do it.
I
with
know
me.
that's actually I enjoyed doing this tonight.
Yep,
Yeah.
This was fun.
Pretty fun, yeah.
Good. I don't know if we'll have any other chances to do it again, but maybe. And maybe I could get some softball players to
Oh yeah.
do
I'm
y'all's
sure
game.
Josie would do it.
I don't know if are they on. I'm trying to get their schedule up, but the
Good look. Actually,
KHSAA is not cooperating.
go back to Game Changer.
Game changer.
Their next game is Saturday, so they're open tomorrow.
I could ask.
Yeah.
What's the weather for tomorrow? That'd be the last thing we look
Let's
at.
take a look.
A little 10-day forecast.
We got 64 is the high for tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty
Is it gonna
sunny.
be windy?
I'm sure it's always windy.
Fine.
Not windy?
Just about a 7-mile-an-hour
Yeah,
wind.
you're right.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, my mom texted me earlier and said no buzzing on our end.
Oh, well, so it's just us. Maybe we're all crazy.
Yeah, it was all in our heads.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I'm just going to say thank y'all for helping, Connor, Adam. It was fun.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on here. It was a lot of fun.
Yep,
Yeah.
It was fun.
I was actually kind of nervous to come on here at first, but I settled in. It was nice.
That's how it goes.
Yep.
But maybe we'll do it again in the future. But
Yep.
for now, if you're still watching and you're watching live, thanks for sticking with us. If you're still watching and you're watching this later on YouTube, what are you doing? Game's been over for like minutes, several. So
Come
go
on.
home.
Get a life.
Say bye, everybody.
I'll see y'all. Thank
Y'all have
you.
a good one. Thank you.